Boom. All right, what's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about why I believe the cryptocurrency bull market of 2021 is officially back in play. Gonna keep this one short and sweet today, you guys. Simply gonna be looking at both Bitcoin and Ethereum on the charts. I'll give you guys my medium to longer term upside price targets for both. Maybe throw in a few speed bumps I see potentially coming into play along the way. But the primary reason I wanted to record and post this on a Sunday was honestly just to get excited for you guys about the week ahead in the equity markets. You guys know the Waves fam. We love Bitcoin miners. We love crypto related equities here on the channel. And I'm super pumped and I'm super confident that many of our portfolios, because I know many of you are invested in some of our favorite names. You guys see here, Riot, Mara, BTC, SPRT, the new one, a lot of these guys, Coinbase, even the OGs, like, there is no doubt in my mind. I'd be so surprised if these did not crush it this week. So just wanted to get stoked. Once again, we will definitely talk upside price targets for the OGs, for the big dogs, Bitcoin and Ethereum. But again, just get excited for the week ahead for some of our favorite equity plays. All right. Again, we'll not be covering these equities in today's video, but I will be recording and posting a Sunday stock watch right after this. You guys know the drill. If you guys do want access to this private Sunday stock watch, I record it just like this. I post them like they've always posted, but they are now private. They are unlisted videos, and you can only access them with a private link, which of course I do send out to the newsletter. So newsletter, of course, does come with the private exclusive Sunday stock watch videos every Sunday. But that's only the cherry on top. It also comes with a complete breakdown of my entire personal portfolio, call options, put options, stock positions, cryptocurrency positions. Of course, you guys know the deal there. And I do update that every single trading day during market hours. And along with every update, I do send out a comprehensive newsletter explaining my thoughts. All right, so $15 a month or $40 for every 3 months. You guys know the drill. To each their own. First link down below. Really appreciate it if you guys check that out. I really do my best to make that as worth it as you can. Again, portfolio, do upload the newsletter every day after I send it out to email as a PDF on the course curriculum as well. And then again, I do send out through the newsletter, so you will get the private link to the Sunday stock watch in your email, but you will also get it. I will also update it on the course curriculum as well. All right. So again, 15 bones a month or 40 every 3 months. First link down below. Means a lot of you guys check it out. If not, no worries. Let's dive into these charts. And of course, you guys, if you do want to follow the crypto journey, post plenty of free content. We're definitely going to be covering all the Bitcoin miners over the course of this week as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it. And if you're excited about all the names we're going to be covering over the course of the week, if you're just excited about the crypto bull market being back in action, please give the video a like. You guys, really means a lot and helps out the channel, of course. Okay, so that said, let's kick it off with why I think the bull rally is reinitiated from a technical perspective. You guys know over the past few weeks, we have been taking a look at this very significant trend line. Every trader in the game who trades Bitcoin had their eyes on this specific line of resistance on the downtrend, beginning with Bitcoin's all-time high at 65, just below $65,000, I should say, on April 14th in mid-April. All right. Since then, Bitcoin has begun its slow and steady. I mean, aside from right here, that was falling off a cliff. But Bitcoin has been in an official downtrend. Bitcoin has been in correction mode since its high back here in mid-April. Boom, touch point here, multiple touch points here on using daily candles. We are sticking strictly to daily candles. You guys keeping a little more long-term, again, a little more macro, but creating this line of resistance on Bitcoin's current downtrend. Since then, for months, again, you guys know it's been a slow month. It's been very volatile, but it's been slow for the most part. Bitcoin's been going relatively sideways for a long time. But we did see a little pop right here. Bitcoin, again, you guys, the longer something goes sideways, the more likely it becomes over time that we will see a large move in either direction. Bitcoin here broke some short-term resistance on the shorter-term downtrend. Once that resistance was broken, very significant resistance, we saw that rally up. And since then, I've been eyeballing this trend line along with every other trader once again, okay? So now that, again, you see this trend line come into play a few days in a row, 3 days, Bitcoin is struggling to come up here. You saw it fall off. A lot of people thought that this was kind of over. I remember we looked at this in our last video when we were looking at 4 hours. But this did look bearish. Bitcoin pulled a fast one. You guys know Bitcoin is the master, is the king of bear traps and bull traps, of fake outs. This was a fake out, you guys. We came up, ultimately broke beyond this, closed the daily beyond this line, which is the big thing I was looking for. A close above like $43,000. That's what I've been saying for a long time, you guys. A daily closure above $43,000 was my technical level for me to personally believe. Again, you guys just remember this is all my opinion. I know you guys know that. I'll just make that very clear. This is only my opinion, but been saying for a long time, a break above $43,000 would make me bullish, would flip me bullish on Bitcoin. And the fact that, again, this 2021 rally could be reinitiated, and the thrusters are, I mean, I'm feeling very good about the near future. But again, I know you guys can see my price target right here. We'll talk about that price target. This is just a month from today, so September 8th is where I just happened to draw this price target. This is using, TA 101 right here, previous support as new resistance. Support, this is support on Bitcoin's overall long-term uptrend, all right, on this current rally that we saw initiate back in December, right before the beginning of the new year, okay? So touch point here, multiple touch points here. Once Bitcoin broke below this, that's, as many of you guys know, when I ended up liquidating a lot of my crypto portfolio, not only Bitcoin, but a lot of the crypto positions I had, because of course, much of the crypto market does follow in the footsteps of Bitcoin, usually to a more volatile level. Okay, so once it broke below this overall line of support, red flags, that's when we absolutely fell off a cliff here, and then really began that sideways capitulation, accumulation, short-term accumulation phase, whatever you guys want to call that. All right, so again, previous support will become new resistance. That's very likely to be if we do continue to the upside. 1 month from today, if we just go absolutely ballistic, how likely is that? I don't know. It's obviously could take longer. I think seeing 72K in a month is pretty unlikely. I think this will take a little longer. But again, you guys, the further this stretches out, because this is a very steep trend line, the higher the price target becomes. So again, January 1st, 2022, if Bitcoin does happen to test new support, previous support as new resistance, that would take us to $96,000 on January 1st, kick off the new year with a bang, maybe even see six figures in 2022, who knows. But right now, we'll focus on this, pretty much the primary trend line I'm focusing on in terms of potential speed bumps, as I said in the beginning. Just psychological levels, you guys, like $50,000 evident psychological level. If we cross 50K, I think it'll be a pretty quick shot to 60K. And then, of course, Bitcoin's previous all-time high around here at just under $65,000. We'll just call it 65K. So if Bitcoin is able to break 65K, I think it's way more likely than not that this previous support is ultimately tested as new resistance. Say it happens October. Let's just say we break 65K, see a quick move up beginning of October. That would take us to about $77,000 or about $77,500. Okay, so as always, you guys always go into the charts for yourselves, draw these nice stick figure trend lines for yourself. I know they look a little crazy. Been watching a lot of content about like the on-chain metrics. Go check out Will Clement. He's been on Pomp's the Anthony Pompliano's channel a lot. Will Clement has a lot of great on-chain analytics, a lot of great on-chain data. So keep in mind, guys, I do keep that in mind. But this is just my style as a trader, and it's worked well enough for me so far, and it's easy for you guys to do. So go into your charts, go into TradingView, draw these trend lines for yourself, and keep an eye on them for yourselves. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Again, maybe 75K, 70K, I think is more likely than not over the course of the coming months. But again, there will be some speed bumps along the way. Don't expect things just to go straight up. Of course, that same principle applies to Ethereum, okay? So Ethereum has reclaimed this beautiful, beautiful ascending channel. This is what flipped me bullish on Ether, was breaking above that previous support that is now acting as new resistance. You can see that come into play right here. So Ether, again, overall line of support on this massive, massive uptrend. Support, boom, touch point, touch point, touch point, touch point. More touch points here. A lot of support around here. You see no daily, you see the dailies dip below. The daily candles dip below the support, but they all ended up closing above, which is a sign of a true line of support, you guys. Like hourly, 4 hourly even. You can see closures below that, but if you're talking long term, if you're talking macro, I really like to see daily closures, and that's why I think this is like the perfect line of support here, and this is definitely the line that has acted as previous resistance. You can see right here, resistance coming into play as new support once again, which you see almost tested just today, okay? So Ether obviously has gone ballistic over the past couple of weeks, now sitting at almost $3,200. You'd love to see, you guys. Timed this one so well. Don't always time things great, but this one was so satisfying. And again, shout out to the Waysam, shout out to the portfolio group. I trust a lot of you guys timed this one as well. All right. So once again, from a technical perspective, we have reclaimed this kind of lower tier ascending channel. Obviously, Ether does have, as you can see, I shouldn't say obviously, but as you can see here, Ether does have these two levels of ascending channels, the lower tier and the higher tier. And we are now in the lower tier, okay? So shorter term, it would make sense to me for Ether to ultimately come up and test kind of this middle line of resistance, just the midway. Support on the lower tier ascending channel, resistance on the lower tier ascending channel, support on the higher tier one. That would take us to, again, just a month from today, September 8th, this would take us to just above $4,500 or just above Ether's previous all-time high at about 44, okay? So the bullish thing about this, if Ether can actually see, say, $4,500 a month from today, then that'd be bullish, because once previous all-time highs are broken, that usually catalyzes a move to the upside. And if we do break that, say just again figuratively a month from today, that would break us back into the top tier ascending channel. And this, I'm not going to use this, you guys. I don't think that's I personally don't feel comfortable using that, but I feel comfortable with all these touch points right here. This, I do believe, will be a trend line that comes into play if Ether, once again, is able to break back above its all-time high, back above $4,500, above this midline of resistance, use it as new support, get back into that higher tier ascending channel. And best case scenario, November 1st, just where my cursor is falling, the end of this trend line. That'll take us to about $6,700, conservative price target for Ether. Again, you guys keep in mind, this is all very optimistic, but I'm feeling optimistic, so I'm going to go with a glass half full, more than half, glass 3/4 full round, and to say that Ether could very well, by Thanksgiving, by the holidays, be at $6,500. All right, so we'll call it there. You guys, please let me know what your price targets are down below. Again, I will be recording right after this, gonna hop right into the next one. If you guys do want to catch the exclusive Sunday stock watch, talking Riot, Mara, BTVT, support, probably touch on Coinbase a little bit, very bullish on the entirety of the crypto-related equity sector. Again, first link down below, 15 bucks a month, 40 bucks every 3 months, said that like 4 times already, but it has happened at this point. I'm sorry for that, it's repetitive, but again, means a lot if you guys check it out down below. Again, complete portfolio daily newsletter. Do my best to make it worth your guys' hard-earned money, and yeah, of course, let me know what you guys think about your price targets, what your price targets are, what stock you're most excited about going into a new trading week in the equity markets, and I look forward to talking to you guys downstairs. So until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace, fam.